All right.
Okay.
You know, did you start recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So good afternoon, folks. I'm on a Zoom webinar with Caesar from Karisma Hotels and Resorts. They are a top-rated resort company in the Caribbean, and Caesar is going to share with us for about a half an hour, give or take. He's going to share some information about his wonderful products for families, for adults only. And Caesar, thank you so much for sharing your time with us and introducing us to your wonderful resorts. Take it away.
Thank you very much, Danny. It's a pleasure to be with you today to help your clients to understand more about properties, right? So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to start sharing my screen. Okay. I believe you have to allow me.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. All right. Let me know when you see it.
Yes, I see it now. Beautiful, Caesar.
All right. Thank you very much, Danny. Well, as I was mentioning, I introduced myself. I am Cesar Briceño, Senior Business Development Manager for Karisma Hotels and Resorts, and very great partner of Danny Aboya Travel, right? And thank you once again for this opportunity. So I represent Karisma Hotels and Resorts, which is a hotel company with different hotels in Mexico and also the Caribbean. When I say the Caribbean, I mean Jamaica and Dominican Republic. This case. So as you can see on screen, we have different brands right under the umbrella of Karisma Hotels and Resorts. And those are, as you can see in the bottom left, El Dorado Spa Resort, Azul Beach Resort, Generation Resorts, Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts, Margarita Vale Island Reserve, Hidden Beach Resort, and Sensatori Resort, Punta Cana. I will be explaining all of them in this presentation today. But before that, I would like to actually let the audience know what set us apart from every single all-inclusive resort in Mexico or the Caribbean. And that's our gourmet inclusive concept. We offer at every Karisma Hotels a gourmet inclusive experience, which includes different benefits and services that you might actually get and you cannot find or get in any other hotel all-inclusive destinations. And one of them is actually, one of the highlights of this gourmet inclusive experience is the gourmet cuisine. Actually, most of the chefs that we have in our company have been trained in the highest rated cuisine in the world. And actually cuisine is what started our gourmet inclusive concept. It's not about only the gourmet food that you're going to receive in all the restaurants that we have in our company, in our hotels. It's actually also about the preparation, the look of the dishes. And also other things like, for example, in this company, we have a hotel that you will see in a little bit, which is in the Riviera Maya, where we actually have the only greenhouse inside a hotel in Mexico. It's a 76,000 square foot greenhouse, and I will show you a picture in a little bit, where actually we grow our own vegetables. So we are the only hotel group in Mexico that can guarantee you fresh ingredients in every single meal that you get in every restaurant or in room service in any resort in Mexico. Now, also we have part of this gourmet inclusive experience. It's actually the mixologies that we have in all the properties. We offer premium drinks. In some all-inclusive resorts, sometimes you have to pay a little bit extra to get this premium alcohol. Well, in Karisma Hotels and Resorts, all the premium drinks are included in all the restaurants, in bars, okay? Part of the gourmet inclusive experience also is the personalized service. And why we say that we have a really personalized service? Because actually we offer, or we feature concierge gazebos in all the resorts. And it's about every 35 rooms, for example, in all the other resorts. You will find around the facilities concierge gazebo. So actually, when you arrive at the hotel, you get to the front desk, the reception, but the only time that you're going to actually stop there is when you arrive and you depart. Because every single request or question, everything that you might require during your stay, you can actually go to any concierge that is all around the property. And also, we offer part of the gourmet inclusive experience, a variety of activities in different resorts. And when I say that a lot of activities, I mean, We have live music almost every day in all the resorts. We have activities day and night, and we have a lot of activities also that are included in your stay. Like for example, the yoga lessons, the scuba diving discovery lessons. Also, we have Spanish lessons, dancing lessons, cooking classes, wine tasting or tequila or mezcal tasting workshops. So, we also offer other activities. Everything that I have mentioned is included in your stay. And we have some other complements, other activities to complement your stay. Like for example, we offer the 5K run in one of our biggest complex. We also offer different other activities through a ranch with you can do horse riding in one of the properties. So we have a lot of activities in all the properties, no matter how large they are. What if they're kind of laid back resorts or more active entertainment resort, you're gonna find a variety of a lot of activities. Not also for the adult, not only for the adults, but also for kids. We have great kids club and a lot of activities with supervised team that actually take care of all the kids in every little family-friendly resort. One of the also the great highlights of the gourmet inclusive concept or the experience that we offer is the sustainability program that we have in our properties. For example, this is a picture of the greenhouse that I was mentioning, 76,000 square foot. In this greenhouse, part of the sustainability program, we offer fresh ingredient, fresh vegetable. We grow them there. And I'm talking about basil, parsley, chives, cherry tomato, cucumber, chili, even papaya. All this is actually grown hydroponically in this greenhouse. So we supply also all the properties under Karisma in Mexico. So you can actually feel confident that when you come to one of our resorts, you're gonna have actually fresh ingredients in all the meals you wanna try in our restaurants. Also part of the sustainability program are other going green initiatives that we have in our company. Like for example, we recycle. All the waste is recycled. So we save a lot of money every day for this recycle program in all the properties. And also we have, for example, install solar panels in all the spa. So all the heat water that you might receive in a water treatment actually is everything is heated by the solar panels that we have in all the spa. So this is also something that actually help us to take care of the environment. And we have other also initiatives like, for example, part of the sustainability program, like the release of the totals. In the fall, in some resort, we have this special program when you as a guest, you can actually come to the beach in the very, very early morning and watch this activity where we release the total. They're not allowed to be touched, but you can actually watch them from the beach. And you can be part of this great activity that we have in some of the resorts in the Riviera Maya. So these all are part of the great things that makes the gourmet inclusive experience totally different that you can receive in any other regular all-inclusive. Very important to know nowadays with this pandemic situation about the safety protocols that we actually have in our company. We have the initiative Peace of Mind because that's what we want when you come to a resort. You have a peace of mind, a worry-free, stress-free vacation. So we have these protocols that we actually have expanded, and we have also enhanced the protocols that we actually have in the past. Now we have expanded, and with the help of the well-known organization, international organization, like you see at the bottom, like for example, Crystal International, EarthCheck, Delos Wellbeing, all these companies, we have partners since 2013, making sure that we're actually offering offering cleaning procedures in all the properties, safety for the clients. And nowadays, more than ever, we're now expanding these protocols and going directly to each department. And we're very meticulous in all the procedures about cleaning before you get into the room. Once you arrive at the hotel, we have a temperature check. We have a protocol in case someone presents symptoms upon arrival. We actually have a second phase where we have protocols to follow. Like for example, we have to do a second temperature check. We isolate the clients in case there is a symptom. We have a doctor, a paramedic in all the resorts in the house, so that he comes and he explains all the protocols. We do a second temperature check. We also have, if we need to make a COVID test, we do it. And while we get the results, we isolate the clients in a separate room or clean and safety. We make sure that during this time you are provided with food and water. And in case nothing happens, that we hopefully hopes that actually that's the final result, the clients can actually keep with a regular check-in. And otherwise, in case there is someone with a very high temperature, higher than 100 degrees, well, and they might be actually suspicious case, or if they get positive, we actually assign them in a special room area that we have in the hotel, providing every day food and water and making sure the clients stay good in a good position there. And they're not allowed, of course, to go around the facilities, but we make sure that we have someone going every day to check up on them from outside the room. People who is traveling with the guests will stay there, right? And we'll make sure that will be the connection between the guest and the hotel. And also in case there's, and also, sorry, part of this procedure are also a survey that is actually established or stated by the health department, the local government, that in case someone has, is a suspicious case, they have to fill the survey, we have to send it to the health department. So we do all these protocols just so you make sure that when you come to Karisma Hotels Resorts, you're gonna feel safe and you're gonna have, as I mentioned, a stress-free vacation in any of our resorts. And these initiatives are actually being implemented in every single resort in Mexico, Dominican Republic, and also in Jamaica. Now let's go directly to the hotel portfolio. What do we have to offer to you in Mexico? Let's start with this country. All our properties in Mexico are located in the Riviera Maya. We have the first brand, which is El Dorado Spa Resort, adults only properties. These properties, we have 4 in the Riviera Maya. The first one is El Dorado Royal, second one, El Dorado Casitas Royal, third one, El Dorado Maroma, and the last one, El Dorado Seasons. The first one, El Dorado Royal, is actually one of the largest property we have. And this property is a great place where you can actually feel the very Mexican experience in Mexico because of the food, because of the layout, the design, the environment of the resort. It's like the style is like a very little bit more modern, but like kind of a Mexican hacienda. So you have this environment with a lot of palm trees, very tropical Caribbean environment. You can feel a real Mexican feeling here in this resort. I recommend this property a lot for those clients who are looking to have a really great culinary experience, because this property is next to 2 sister properties. So among these 3, we offer 13 options for dinner. But when you stay at least for a week, you won't have time to try all the different culinary experiences that we offer in this resort. We have also a lot of bars, a lot of activity. It's one of the most active resorts that we have under Karisma Hotels Resort. It's for adults only. However, this would be a great place for millennials right now. You know, you probably should know that millennials are actually this kind of clients who are looking to travel to a lot of places and experience different activities that they can go back home and tell everybody about this experience and share it in social media. And we actually plan a lot of activities in this resort. We have nightlife almost every day. We have Mexican fiesta. We have Mexican market all around the property. We have also different shows and events that we have in this resort, like for example, wine and food festival. We have like 4, 5, 6 events a year here. We do culinary series with winemakers from Kendall Jackson from California, also others from the United States. So we have a lot of activities here. Sorry about it. We have a lot of activities here in this resort that actually will help you to be all day entertained and active and really, to have actually a really great fun vacation. This property also is actually, as I mentioned, next to one of the sister properties, El Dorado Casita Royal. So all the clients have access from this resort to El Dorado Casitas to have access to restaurants and bars. One of the great things, I would like to highlight this feature of the resort, and it's our culinary theater, the only one in Mexico inside a resort. This is like a kind of interactive dinner show, because we have a cooking station right in front of all the table. It's a really great indoors with air-conditioned restaurant for about 100 people. And it's a la carte. You have a real nice menu, like about 5, 6 courses. And everything that you're going to try that night is actually being prepared live by the chef. And it's all right in front of the cooking station. we have cameras, lights, because right on the ceiling, that actually screens all over. A big, big screen, so you can actually, if you're in the far back, you can actually also see the chef, but you can see on screen everything that he's actually preparing, so you can learn also how to do really nice gourmet meals. And at the same time, we have a sommelier every night next to the chef explaining at the same time what is the best wine for that kind of meal that you're going to try at night. So this is something unique, and is the only resort in Mexico with a culinary theater inside. And the best part, as I mentioned, is part of the gourmet inclusive experience. That's why gourmet inclusive have raised the bar in regards quality services, benefits, and other amenities that you might receive in a hotel during your vacation. Now, inside the Dorado Royale, we have a Dorado Casita Royale, which is a little bit more upscale. And this is completely actually focused on couples. This is a more laid back resort, right? And we have here butler service on the beach and on the pool included. So once again, you don't have to pay like other on the resort. You have to pay a little bit extra to have this kind of butler service. That's not a problem here because everybody have butler service in El Dorado Casita Royale. This property also features outdoor showers in every single casita. They're like a round unit with a king-size bed, outdoor showers, or waters of love, like we call it in Spanish, aguas del amor, which actually makes the hotel very romantic, very focused on couples, great for anniversary couples, for wedding couples, or anyone who's looking actually for a romantic getaway. One of the highlights of this resort is that the whole layout is divided in enclaves, like the one you see on screen. So actually, if you're traveling with two more couples, for example, you can actually request to Danny, and he can come back to me to try to have the whole group, the three couples in the same enclave. This means that you're going to have a semi-private pool and a lazy river. And this resort features 8 enclaves. So no matter what enclave you are, you're going to have right in front a lazy river and also a pool with a sumo bar. This is a very great feature because the waiters, if you're actually the butlers, if you're staying in a ground floor in a swim-up casita, you can lay down on the terrace in your balcony. You don't have to go to the bar to get a drink. The butler will come to your terrace to offer you drinks. Or you can actually jump into the lazy river and swim to the swim-up bar and grab your drinks and come back to your ship. So these are really great things and highlights of this beautiful property, El Dorado Casita Royale. Both properties are about, I would say, 35 minutes south from Cancun International Airport. Now, Dorado Maroma is actually a property located nestled in one of the top 10 best beaches in the world by Travel Channel. Considered one of the best beaches actually also in the world and the best beach area in Mexico. This property is a very, despite about 150 feet, is kind of boutique-sized hotel. Very small property, very intimate environment, very laid back, and also very focused on couples. This is also great for those romantic getaways. And this property also offers a lot of options for dinner, for lunch, a lot of culinary experiences. And also it's great for those clients who are looking to lay back in the best beach in Mexico. Beautiful property, and with that view that you can have from the beach. I mean, I want to think about if I have to choose to come to Mexico and look for the best beach. I would say El Dorado Maroma is down. And one of the great things about this property also is that if you're interested to do water sports activity, you say, I would like to go to Riviera Maya, but I would like to also, I would like to go and do some ATV activities. I would like to ride a speedboat, wave runner. I would like to do parasailing or go into a catamaran, or even if you would like to ride a camel, right? Because there are only 2 places in Mexico where you can ride a camel. Only in Cabo and also in El Dorado Maroma. So right next door, as you see on screen, we have the largest activity center in Riviera Maya, Marina Maroma Paradise. And this one also features the largest oceanfront dolphinarium in Riviera Maya. So you can do a lot of activities, and it's just right next door. You don't have to get in a shuttle, in a taxi. You just come actually from the hotel and walk, and you're ready inside the marina. Why is this so close to each other? Because the same company who owns the hotel actually owns the marina. So this is a great also option for those clients who are looking to do this kind of activities. Now let's go to the only exclusive product that we have in Mexico inside El Dorado Maroma. These are the only overwater bungalows in Mexico, and I'm talking about the Palafitos. These are located inside El Dorado Maroma. We feature 30 of them, and this is great places for those who would like to go to the other side of the world and experience to stay over the water. You don't have to spend that amount of money. You don't have to go and travel for 2-3 days to have this great experience. It's only 2-3 hour flight from the United States. You can get and have this experience in El Dorado Maroma. Each overwater bungalow features glass bottom floor, a king size bed, an infinity pool in each one. Also an outdoor shower connecting the infinity pool. You have also a jacuzzi for two, a ladder, a little deck to go to the ocean, and a ladder to access to the ocean from every single underwater bungalow. This is great. This is, I believe, I will say this is the best product, an exclusive product we have in our company, and the most exclusive product in Mexico right now, the underwater bungalows in El Dorado Maroma. Now we're going to go to El Dorado Seaside Suite, which is actually was named by Forbes.com as one of the most romantic hotels in the world. These properties also focus on couples. We have a kind of group of friends here. And this property is really strategically located right in the middle between the Tulum in the Riviera Maya and Playa del Carmen, just only 20 minutes away from each other. So you're coming to the destination and you would like to also explore the area, go one of the theme parks, or go to an archaeological site, or go to and dive in a well-fresh cenote. You can come to the Dorado Seaside Suite because it's the 5-star, 4-diamond award gourmet inclusive property closest to the main attractions of the Riviera Maya. And it's only about, I would say, an hour and a half away from International Cancun Airport. This property is divided into 2 sections. The one section called Palms is actually in the bottom left. It is very similar to the layout and the design from the Dorado Real, very Mexican hacienda style, very large tropical Caribbean. We have more than 7,000 palm trees here. It's a really, really nice environment here. And the other side, we have the infinity section, which is actually the top left. And that's the section where the 2 towers feature, they have all these room categories overlooking the ocean. And something exclusive for this section in this resort, sorry, is that every single room in every floor is connected to an infinity pool. This is the kind of view that you're gonna have when you stay in the infinity section in El Dorado Seaside Suite. And you can actually stay in this room in the picture, and if you have some other friends stay in the same floor, you don't have to go and dry yourself, go to the hallway and knock the door. You can go and dive into your pool and just go like a lap round, go directly to the next room, and you're all connected in every floor to an infinity pool. There's no other hotels, I will say, in the country who actually offers you this great experience. Only El Dorado Seaside Suite and Generations Riviera Maya that we will see in a little bit when we talk about family-friendly properties. So this is a great product and a very highlight and exclusive offer that we can offer you through El Dorado Seaside Suite. Now let's talk about Hidden Beach Resort. Hidden Beach Resort is gourmet inclusive also, but it's actually the only boutique hotel because it's less than 50 rooms, and it's the only property gourmet inclusive or Diamond Award property in Mexico, all natural, which means clothing option. This property is located in the middle of the Palm section and the Infinity section in El Dorado Seaside Suites, and all the clients here, as a regular hotel, they have restaurant, bars, they have everything included, and also they have liquor. Premium liquor included inside the suites. And all the clients here have full access to all the facilities of El Dorado Seaside Suite. And when they're inside Hidden Beach Resort, as you can see an aerial view in the top left, the only difference between this resort and any other resort is that clothing is optional. This is an adults only resort. Nothing is allowed in public areas. The clients, when they check in, they have to sign a behavior policy, and they actually are not allowed to take videos, pictures on public areas. So this is a very, very discreet resort that actually is made to offer to the client this option to just release the clothes and feel completely free, and just also at the same time have this great gourmet inclusive experience, because the same gourmet inclusive experience that we actually offer in all the Dorado Resort is the same one we cater at Eden Beach Resort. Move to talk about family-friendly property. And under this umbrella, we have different brands. But something I would like to point out, which is something very exclusive, is that Karisma Hotels and Resorts is the only company in the world which is toddler inclusive. What this means that if you're traveling with little kids, do not worry about bringing all the baby stuff. You don't have to suffer or struggle in the airport, in the plane, in the transfer to the hotel. You can leave everything at home because we include all the baby amenities. About the baby strollers, the cribs. I'm talking about the baby bottle warmers, the baby bottle sterilizers. I'm talking about the little bathrobes that you see, the sleeper. Also, the whole pack and play is included. Even the Gerber food is included in all the family-friendly resorts. So if you have little kids coming with you, just leave everything at home and you just contact Danny to request all these baby amenities inside the suite before you arrive. And they're included. That's part of the gourmet visit. Now, the first property is Generations Riviera Maya. Property is right next to El Dorado Casitas Royale and Dorado Royale. So all the adults in this resort has access to the bars and restaurants in El Dorado Casitas Royale and all the facilities in El Dorado Royale, and vice versa. If you're traveling with little kids and you have your neighbors or family who are only adults and they're traveling with you and say, we would like to come with you, but we don't like to stay in a family-friendly property. We just want to be surrounded by adults. There's no problem. Danny can arrange for you a room in Generations Riviera Maya, and for the friends or family, adults only, they just can stay in El Dorado Royale Casitas. And you can come all together to Generations Riviera Maya, have breakfast or lunch and dinner every day together. And everything is included. There's no fee to go back and forth. The three properties are actually connected through a sidewalk right in front of the beach. You can also work out, you can do jogging, you can do all the activities in the morning. You can actually go from to one hotel to another, and it's completely free. You don't have to pay extra. You have like 3 hotels when you book one. And in this resort, we feature the largest suites in the Riviera Maya, up to 2,800 square feet. And they are for up to 12 guests. So for a really large family, you can book a 3-bedroom suite and you can have 3 separate and connected at the same time rooms for 6 adults and 6 kids. This is wonderful for a really large family. You can have parents in a suite, kids in the other one, all connected in the third one. You can have a nanny or grandparents or friends also staying all in a 3-bedroom suite. These properties I mentioned have the exchange privilege with El Dorado Royale and El Dorado Casitas Royale. This is also a great feature when you book the other 2 resorts, because even if they're only couples, they can actually also come here and use all the facilities in Generations Riviera Maya. Another brand we have for families is Azul Beach Resort, and we have one property in Mexico, Azul Beach Resort Riviera Cancun, a multi-generational resort. Oceanfront, as you see in the top left. This property actually features a family section, a premium section, and an adult section. So also, if you're traveling as a couple, you can come to this resort right in front of the ocean. You can be in the adult section with an adults-only restaurant, adults-only pool area, also a swimming bar, and in that area, kids are not allowed. Or you can actually travel with family, and you can also be in the family section where you can also book a connecting suite. Sometimes, I don't know if it had happened in the past to you, but sometimes when you're trying to request a connecting suite, it's under availability. This resort guarantee you a connecting suite. You don't have to request it. You just need to book the connecting category, and you're gonna have 2 rooms, one with king-size bed and the other one with 2 double beds for the kids. And now, also we offer a premium section. If you would like to stay in a little kind of more private area of the hotel, you can stay in a premium section where you have your own pool area with butler service, and also you have extra benefits when you stay in the premium sections in this resort. And in this resort, something very important also. If you're looking to have the best culinary experience in Mexico inside a hotel, besides Eldorado Royal or Casitas or Generations, for this amount of restaurants, 13 for dining. Well, part of the 6 restaurants that we have in our food resort Rivera Cancun, we also offer Le Chic restaurant. It's an author's cuisine restaurant that has actually been awarded by Travel and Leisure Mexico 3 years in a row, like the best restaurant inside a hotel. This is one of the best culinary experiences I have ever had in my life. And I can tell you, you won't regret it. This is one of the few, I would say, five diamonds restaurants in the Riviera Maya and Cancun. This is one of the few that we have here. And this is a great experience. It's an adult-only restaurant, but it's something that I would recommend completely to every client who comes to the resort. And actually, this restaurant is actually also open for the public. In another property, you would like to try this great option, you can go to opentable.com and you will find availability to book a dinner in this restaurant, right? Or you can go to our website and actually book a dinner in this great restaurant, right? Now we're gonna move to the brand new Margaritaville Island Resort by Karisma Rivera Cancun. Recently opened. Margaritaville is a very famous brand in the United States, and they have different brands. But now the luxury brand for the hotel is called Margaritaville Island Resort by Karisma, because Margaritaville was looking for a company to partner to offer a very highest level in regards the luxury the vacation they were offering in the regular Margaritaville Resort. So they looked for different companies and they found in Karisma the perfect blend between Margaritaville style and the gourmet inclusive experience. So that's why we created Margaritaville Island Resort by Karisma. This property was recently opened in March, and we offer here a very luxury style vacation without any pretense. This is to just go and lose it and relax, lay back, a very, very laid back vibe, very in a luxury environment at the same time. One of the highlights that we have in this property is the Joe Merchant's Coffee and Provision, the place you see on the right, on the top right. This Joe Merchant's Coffee and Provision provides you actually everything that you would like to have in your mini bar inside the room. When you go to regular all-inclusive, or when you go to one of the gourmet inclusive resorts, you will find a lot of soft drinks, water, some gourmet bites, snacks, all these things. And sometimes the clients say, I don't like Coke, or I don't like the sparkling water, or I don't eat this, I would like to have more beers, or certainly, or I would like to have wine sometime. Well, you can have that in Margaritaville, because based on the room nights that you book, you can actually have a certain amount of points that you go the first day, go to Joe Merchants, and you can, like shopping, you can get everything you want in exchange of those points. So to give you a little idea how much you can spend here, well, for a 3-night stay, you receive more than 2,000 points, and only a beer is about 150 points. So you got plenty of points to spend every day in Joe Merchant. You can also have a mixer in your room, because every single suite in Margaritaville Island Resort, we have a margarita station, everything, because we want the clients to have this great experience. So you can mix your own margarita in your own suite, right? You can go to Joe Merchants, ask for the mixer, you can get a lemon, you can get your tequila, salt, everything that you want. You can bring it to your suite and have your family there and mix your margarita, and that's a really great experience that you would like to share in social media with everybody, saying, look, this is the only resort, I don't know if in the world, that actually I can do my own drinks in my room, right? And also you can have wine, you can have liquid, you can have a lot of things that you can actually grab in Joe Merchant's Coffee and Provision. It was recently opened. It's kind of boutique size hotel, because it's less than 150 rooms, and it's very close to the ocean. The distance from the closest room is just probably 10 seconds, right? And also in this resort, we offer an adults-only area, which is actually the picture that you see in the top left and right, sorry, in the bottom left and right. Those are the suites for the adults. And outside those suites is what you see, the pool and a license to chill bar. where you can have all kind of drinks and margaritas in this resort. This property was recently opened, as I mentioned. It's available right now to book, right? And that would be one of my first suggestions if it's the first time you come to a Karisma resort. Now we're gonna move to Jamaica. We have another great property there under the brand Azul Beach Resort, and this is Azul Beach Resort Negril. This property is also a multi-generational resort because we also offer a section exclusive for adults with a beach area only for adults. We offer here plenty of activities. We have a great kids club with a lot of activities for the kids. And also we have night entertainment, and I stay here in this resort different times. And I can tell you, I always love to go to Jamaica. That's one of the most friendliest people that I have ever met. It's a really pleasure. It's very enjoyable to come and stay and visit Jamaican people. And if you stay in a five-star resort with the best food that you can find in the grill area, this is the best option for you. And one of the great things here is that we are located in the world famous 7 Mile Beach, one of the best beaches in the world. Very tranquil, very smooth, very, very nice beach that you will find here in Azul Beach Resort. Look at the background of this picture, this beautiful, quiet beach that we offer there. So this is a great option if you're thinking about going to Jamaica. I would suggest Negril. It's only about, I would say, an hour, 10 minutes away from Montego Bay Airport. We're moving now to another island. We're moving now to Dominican Republic, and we're going to talk about the properties we have there in Punta Cana. The first one is Nickelodeon Hotels and Resort. And this property, I will say, is one of my favorite resorts. I love these facilities. I love the food. I love everything is spotless. I love to be slimed like the picture you see on top right. And I'm not the fan number one of Nickelodeon characters, but I tell you, when I go there, you have an opportunity to stay in the main facilities where there's no Nickelodeon facilities around. Everything about Nickelodeon is actually in the other side of the resort, separated like you see in the bottom right. That's the Nickelodeon place where we have the water park, the water slides, the sliding area, and also we have a gift shop, we have the kids club, we have a plaza called Plaza Orange where we have everyday entertainment for kids in the evening. And also we have a place for food and drinks. So if you're traveling with little kids and you would like to stay the whole day in the Nickelodeon place, you have a place to eat, you have a place to drink, you have a resting area for adults, you have a kids club there, so you can have your kids in the kids club, you can be in the really nice pool area, the lazy river, that actually in this lazy river, you don't have to swim because actually the flow pushes you around. So it's a very, very great place to relax also. And in the other side, we have all the restaurants, the bars, the night entertainment, also nothing about Nickelodeon, the spa, coffee places, live entertainment every day in the theater and outside in a gourmet village where we have most of the restaurants. We have the beach, the pools, and nothing is seen by Nickelodeon. So I invite you, if you're traveling also as a couple, to come and stay in Nickelodeon Resort. And I will talk to other colleagues, and we agree that the best food that we have ever tried in the Punta Cana area is Nickelodeon Hotels and Resort. Here's a picture of the water park that we featured there. Beautiful. You have a sliming area where you can go and get slime with your family, or you can do a mass slime. You can just step there below the big orange balloon and you can get slime for free. That's part of the gourmet inclusion. One of the most important things why you will take your kids to Nickelodeon, if they're really fan of this character, they will have the chance to meet Dora the Explorer, SpongeBob SquarePants, the Ninja Turtles, the 4 of them, also Patrick Star, Boots, Wanda, Cosmo, all of them come every day to the Nickelodeon place to meet and greet the kids. And that's included. That's part of the gourmet inclusive experience that we offer in Karisma Hotels Resort. Now, inside this resort, we also have the Hotel Sensatory Resort Punta Cana. This resort shares facilities with Nickelodeon. The only difference is that the Nickelodeon place access is exclusive for Nickelodeon guests. But in case the clients, you are staying in Sensatory and you would like to go one day, probably just to try the Nickelodeon place, well, there's only a really small fee to get access. Otherwise, you have the whole entire hotel facilities for you staying at Sensatory. You have the spa, you have the pool, the beach area, all the restaurants, are exactly the same for both resorts, right? You have the spas mentioned, the coffee place, the night entertainment every day. You have all these great activities and also benefits when you stay in Sensory Resort. This is, for example, the gourmet village that I was talking about. Right in the middle, we have live entertainment every day. And also in this resort, in the right side, that building is actually the lounge area and bar exclusive for adults. So as a couple, you can also come and celebrate your honeymoon here in Sensory Resort Punta Cana or Nickelodeon. And you will have here an exclusive area for adults. We also feature a restaurant for adults only, which is actually by Le Chic in Mexico. This is actually another restaurant, same style that we have, but with more Dominican also ingredients and recipes. This is also a very exclusive highlight that we have in Sensory Resort Punta Cana and also Nickelodeon Hotels Resort Punta Cana. Stay tuned, right? Because we have more properties coming from Karisma Hotels and Resort. We have a new Margaritaville Island Reserve. This time, Riviera Maya is exclusive for adults, right? This property is actually being built next to one of the, next to Azul Beach Resort, Riviera Cancun. And actually, I will show you in the next slides exactly where the location is. We're actually offering the same, I would say the same quality that we offer in any Karisma Hotels and Resort. We're gonna offer the same quality in the service, in the food, facilities in Margaritaville Island Reserve Riviera Maya. For example, the suites. And this is the only property where you, if you're familiar with Margaritaville, this is the only place where you as a guest will be able to try the Langsar beer. This is the only place in Mexico. This is also a great place to come next year because we are actually opening next year during summer. So only 15 minutes away from Cancun Airport. Right next to, in the left side, we have Azul Beach Resort Riviera Cancun, which is also 15 minutes away from Cancun Airport. So stay tuned because we have this property very soon opening next year. And we also have another Margaritaville in Cap Cana this time. This property is going to also offer great service, also great food, a lot of activities, same vitamin, and also same vibe, luxury vibe without any pretense, right? And that we have in Mexico, but this time in Cap Cana, right? So stay tuned because we're gonna open this resort Q4 2021. And another Nickelodeon Hotels and Resort is about to open next year, and that's the Riviera Maya. This property is right next to Generations Riviera Maya, El Dorado Casita Real, and El Dorado Royal, all of them by Karisma. And this property is going to be exactly like El Dorado Seaside Suite. Remember, every single suite in the same floor will feature a pool outside connecting all the suite. So it's like booking an infinity, it's like booking a swim up suite, this time upstairs, right? And also we're gonna have here the second Pineapple Villa that you can see on the rooftop. That will be there, our presidential villa, all right? And we will have 3 more suites upstairs in the rooftop overlooking the ocean. This is the only resort where every single suite will feature 2 bathrooms, one for the kids, one for the adults. And this is going to be also for 2 adults and 3 kids. It's going to be amazing product. As you can see, this is going to be the kind of suites that we're going to have. This is one of the large suites that we have here in the rooftop with total layer, simulating actually where the Ninja Turtles live. This is going to be a really great experience that I cannot wait to visit this resort when it's already open, to experience these great rooms, these suites. This is one of the restaurants that we're going to have in Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts Riviera Maya. This is the beachfront restaurant also for breakfast. We're going to have a bar there. And, oh, sorry. And also we're going to feature a very, very large water park. The one you saw right in Punta Cana, this will be like 3 times larger. It's going to be amazing with a lot of activities, and it's going to be open to the public. Everyone who is not staying in this resort, they will be able to come and go to like a regular theme park, which is attached to Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts Riviera Maya, but they're going to be actually able to access to this park if they're from another resort. And we have talked about all the hotel portfolio, right? So just keep in mind that if you would like to get married, if you're planning your wedding and you would like to come to the destination, please remember that we offer also gourmet inclusive wedding events, which means that we offer a lot of great amenities for all of you. And we're the only company that actually, if you like to get married, after 5 rooms booked, you can get a wedding for free, right? And all these details, you can actually go to Danny and he will get back to me. We can work together to offer you great packages and great options in every single resort in Mexico or Dominican Republic or Jamaica. But if you'd like to do, if you're part of a company, you would like to bring your staff and do kind of a little work meeting, or you would like to have an incentive trip, also contact Danny and you will be able to actually have a great event in any of our properties. All of them, they feature little boardrooms for indoor events. We have different places for private events like poolside, gardens, beach, rooftop, restaurant, private restaurant. We have all the facilities you might need to have a corporate meeting or social events, a birthday celebration. You would like to bring a lot of people and have like a real nice family group. We have all the facilities and all the disposal. You can have a really great event in Karisma Hotels and Resorts. Well, thank you very much, Danny, for this opportunity to show to your clients the great features that we offer under Karisma Hotels and Resorts umbrella. And if you have any questions before we wrap it up.
Cesar, all I can say is thank you. You covered everything. It was amazing. I look forward to working with you. And thank you, thank you, thank you. It was wonderful.
Thank you very much.